We're on.
We're looking. We're
We're
testing.
good?
We gotta make sure. Do we see ourselves? People are watching us testing. There's a delay, slight delay. But we are. Hey,
We're
all
good.
right.
We're good. Welcome back for the first time.
Welcome back for the first time.
There's nothing better than that.
Oh man, this is the Flip and Mental Show. Oh,
Never touch.
boo! Don't ever touch
Never
me.
touch.
Don't ever touch me. I asked you this earlier, but I want you to tell it for our viewers. Did you think we were gonna get this show done?
At first, yes, but then at second, no. Because,
At first, yes, but at second, no.
There's a lot of things you got to get together and organizing this equipment, and we're not too crazy equipment savvy. But anyway, when you first asked me, I was really excited. I was like, this is crazy. My best friend is asking me to do this thing, this podcast thing, or live podcast, and I was like, this is awesome. I didn't think anyone else was doing it or there was anything else like it, but then I was online to see him do improv, and I heard like these other guys talking about podcasts, and I guess it's like a popular thing.
Oh, not online, like on the internet, like you were on a line. You were standing online.
I was
Got
online
it.
to watch you do improv, waiting to get in, and these guys were talking about it, and I kind of thought like I felt special at first, and then I was like, damn, these guys got one too, and these guys were not funny.
And not cool.
They're not cool. I mean,
Right.
I love improv. I give a shout out to improv, but 80% of you are not funny.
It's tough.
I'm
It's a
sorry.
tough world. It's a tough
You're
world,
funny,
especially,
though.
and well,
Your
thank
guys
you.
are funny.
In the amateur, struggling improv subculture, and a lot of these people are funny, but once they get on stage, you just never know. You just never know what could happen. You know, you've seen some people, and you've been like, "Who the fuck are these guys?" And I'm like, "Trust me, they're fucking funny." Yeah. So the podcast world, a lot of people trying to do podcasts. A lot of comedians do podcasts. Listen to a few online, but I work at live stream, so I was like, we got to use these live stream capabilities. And I just knew, I was like, we could get high quality. I know you had a good internet connection. We're in a conference room at Mental's office right now. I was like, listen, I can get some equipment. I'll get some advice from some of the support and the production people at live stream. So shout out to all the people at Livestream. I don't know if I should be name dropping them. I don't know if they want to be associated with it. I shouldn't do it. But there's some people at Livestream that help me out, so I really appreciate it. You know who you are. And we're here. We're here in this conference room. It's the Flippin' Mental Show.
And if you're not watching live and you're watching another time, just to let you know, it's 8 o'clock, and we're eating some top ramen action.
It's... Yeah, 8 o'clock Wednesday. I don't know, the date might even be on the thing.
So
I'm just
hard
gonna
to
eat
make
this
these
harder.
things. You could, David Chang, eat something like this. You put
It's
the
beef flavor. It's beef flavor. So, a little bit of background. Flippin' Mentals. We've been friends a long time. For those of you that are new to not only the podcast, but to the friendship, to the hashtag friendship that this is. We met at summer camp, 10, 11 years old. And we eventually went to college together, Syracuse University. Shout out to Camp Monroe. Shout out to Syracuse University. Well, I don't know. The rest is history. I definitely looked at Syracuse because you went there. I wasn't like going to go there, but I was like, man, this guy's telling me crazy stories about Syracuse. You were a complete crazy person.
I went to Syracuse because I saw on Playboy it said it had the hottest girls. And I thought out of any college education, that's really where you want to get educated. And lucky enough, I got in. I sweet talked my way in there. And I got
You
in.
sweet talked your way in. What was it? Will you tell the audience what your SAT score was? Do you remember?
It was less than 1,000. But this was a long time ago where the scores have changed.
Right, but even back then when it was 1,600, you still got less than 1,000. Because now it's like, what, double that or like 24? I don't even know. Crazy.
The hardest fucking test in the world. So hard. I had like a tutor, and I had a tutor, and the more tutoring I had, I just did worse.
It's so funny.
Like I just did worse.
But you are an artist. You drew the Flippin' Mentals logo.
The logo, that's our logo.
So that got you into
School, yeah. And then it started from
school.
there. A really good time. A lot of good adventures.
You joined a fraternity
Yeah.
that I was really surprised that you did. You didn't seem like the frat guy type. But then I went there and hung out with some of your friends, and
You were thirsty. I didn't know what to get you, so I got.
you got me Pellegrino.
No, I got you
So
that.
this is how we do.
Or
Top ramen and Pellegrino.
I got you some of this. Do you know what this is?
It's one of those like Spanish
Turn around and read it.
grape joints. Jamaican Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, he crossed out the G and just called it
No,
Jamaican
I didn't cross it out. That's how it was. I bought it like
Then
that.
it was meant to happen. That's how it was meant to
Jamaican
happen.
rape. Sounds like they used to do it. Something they used to do to me in high school.
Jamaican rape. Ooh, and dots. Tropical dots. Yeah, I'm gonna try this Jamaican rape.
How's the Jamaican rape? Is it good?
Like I always thought it would. It's so sweet. We probably need to mix. We probably need to mix some Pellegrino with the rape. Pellegrino and rape.
I'm just gonna pour some of my soup.
Oh no! You gotta eat that whole thing now. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh man, at summer camp we used to like. This was like money. We didn't have money, so we just traded soups. We just traded soups as money. You have to eat that whole thing. You got to drink that whole thing. So yeah, that's pretty much the background of our relationship. You do web design and photography, a whole number of things.
Whenever I could sell.
Whatever you can sell, you're a hustler. I work at Livestream. So what else? We could talk about current events. It's our first episode. We don't really have
We
a
don't know what to
format.
talk about.
I'm just so glad that
Got
the
it working.
technology
Took so long
worked.
to get
We're
this
here.
thing working.
The technology worked. Oh, this smells so good. This smells like a memory.
I'm not
you
gonna
know?
lie. It tastes pretty good with the Jamaican rape.
I'm not doing it. I'll take your word for it. I'm not doing it. You got a lot of Brooklyn Nets stuff on. So tell me about you went to a preseason game. Tell me about the preseason game with the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh yeah. I went to a game the other night. I surprised my father. And
That's Ronnie Freed. Shout out to Ronnie Freed.
We got courtside tickets. Well, I bought them off this guy in my building for like nothing. And when I mean nothing, only $100. But then I sold my tickets for $20, so it was only $80. And you get all you could eat food. So
What do you mean you could get all you can eat food? I didn't know
There's
that.
like a VIP thing, and you just go in and you could just. There's all
It
these.
comes with the seat?
Yeah, there's like a space inside where you could just eat all this good stuff. So it was like shrimp cocktail, they had ice cream, open bar.
Two of my favorite things. Three of my favorite things.
The people in there were pretty weird. I think it was a lot of rappers or a lot of people that wanted to be rappers.
A lot of wannabe rappers?
Yeah.
At Knicks games, they got rappers. At Nets games,
Or they were
got
pimps or something.
They were pimps?
A lot
I like it when it's
fancy
still
jewelry.
crunchy.
Yeah, mine's just soggy. So we went there.
Phil Korngut always kept it crunchy. I like that.
There's different ways of making your ramen.
You've been making ramen forever.
Yeah.
I feel like I picture like you and this kid Phil Korngut.
Well, there was
Such
this
a camp name.
There was this one kid, I don't know who used to do it, but he liked his noodles so thick, he would just let him soak like throughout the day, like 6 hours soaking.
At camp?
Yeah, it came, yeah. So he made the soup.
But
And then
the
he'd
water
cover
would
it.
get.
It doesn't matter. So he'd cover it, right? So he'd cover it and let it soak for like 6 hours. Then when you came back, the noodles were fucking so thick. It was almost like one of those like little pills you throw in a bathtub, it turns into a dinosaur and expands.
I used to love those.
And it would be so thick, and then he'd make another soup over again with the hot water and put it in, and so we'd have a hot soup with really
Who
thick.
was that?
Some fucking weird kid like the rest of the kids. It was so weird.
How old were you? Was it like late camp or like early camp?
I think it was like when you first started going.
So like 10?
Yeah, like 12.
I had no idea. When you first come to camp, it's like jail. Like you don't come with anything, you know? And all the other kids, like they got all this shit. Like instead of cigarettes, it's fucking soups, right?
Jewish jail.
And you got nothing. Jewish jail. Jail and camp are pretty much the exact opposite of each other in terms of awesomeness, but they function on like the same level.
They do.
You know?
There's currencies, you know.
Oh my
As
god.
you get older, the currencies
There's like a
change.
hierarchy.
You know, so it turns from soup to weed, and you know. Yeah, soup to weed, but then you need them together. So
But you
soup and weed.
don't trade weed for other weed. Like we're trading soups for soups, or like soups for higher level food.
The best is like the downgrade. So there was, of course, there was that soup called Tradition, which was kosher food, and I ain't giving kosher food a shout out because kosher food is regular food but worse.
No shout out to kosher food.
No shout out. You ain't getting that.
No shout out. Shout out to Trafe.
I think you're just a
Yiddish
bit.
for
I
non-kosher
think you're a
food.
stamp, and people make money off you. But whatever. That's that. But there would be this super tradition, But like one tradition was like half of like a good soup, so you would have to trade two traditions for like
One cup noodle.
a cup of exactly, and that was
Yeah.
like the equivalent, depending on how much was left. And like towards the end of the summer, there was less food, so you stopped getting the packages. So then like, this.
The market was down.
It's like a stock market to the soups. It's crazy.
Because like visiting day is like, oh my god, there was such like an influx of different foods and shit.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it was
crazy.
awesome. See, most people didn't have top ramen because it doesn't come with a cup. Like only like a few kids brought like a plastic cup from home, like a Nick's souvenir cup or like some shit, So like most kids didn't have cups. So it was either some people did, but it was mostly cup of noodles and Tradition. And Tradition wasn't bad, but it wasn't as
It was so bad. Well, I think it was so bad because I'm a very picky eater and I don't like those freeze-dried vegetables. So if you have the cup of noodle, it's all crunchy and it's flat on top, so you could just open up the cap, pour out the vegetables, and then put the flavor in. Do your thing, Well, with the Tradition, it's all mixed in, so you got to pick through it, and it's double the work, and it was just I don't know, it wasn't.
Well, I like chicken. I didn't like beef Tradition, but like cup of noodles, beef and chicken were good. And also cup of noodles had shrimp, so they had those like really like non-kosher flavors. I was not sick in the bartering system game until remember my friend Kevin Yu. I had a Korean friend Kevin Yu who got me a box of Asian soups, and I came my waiter when we were waiters, so we weren't even campers anymore. We were waiters, and I had a box of these soups. And like at waiter, you get a day off, like you can go out of camp on once a week and get real food. But I still brought those soups. I was able to, and they were so spicy. They were
I'm gonna
good.
really give this Jamaican rape a try. Jamaican rape.
I can't believe you ate that whole soup with that in it. So, that's a little insight into camp. I didn't really think we were going to talk about that,
You know
but
what
it's
this
so
tastes
funny.
like? This tastes like those 25-cent drinks back in the day that you had to like put your thumb in to break the metallic.
Those
seal.
quarter waters, ghetto grenades,
And a little bit of this. So if you mix that with Pellegrino, you get Jamaican rape.
and mad sugar. Dude,
Oh,
that's
so
so much fucking sugar in that.
Let's see.
It's probably like good sugar though, because like in this country they put like all those like messed up sugars in the sodas, but you get like real sugar cane in like Mexico and in like the Caribbean. I think that's a thing. Pretty sure. You were talking about your game. You brought your dad. You paid nothing.
So I brought my
You paid
dad.
nothing for these tickets.
Nothing. And I have season tickets, and my section's 204. Shout out to 204.
Their father,
It's a good section. Is me.
the Hispanic and father son.
yeah, those
the
two
Hispanic
Hispanics.
father son. I like them.
And when I didn't have a girlfriend, I would bring a different girl to every game. And those guys would just see me bring like a different.
Shout
girl
out to
every
your
game.
girlfriend.
Yeah, well, they see that she keeps coming to all the games, so she's like, I'm just a survivor, whatever you want to call it. So
All the people in your section know
my
the
section, they know
the winner,
what's
the girl
up.
who
She's the winner.
landed
She's
you.
the true winner. So yeah, I surprised my dad. He thought we were sitting in 204, and then I brought him to the front. And I thought I kind of played it through in my head a bit. I was like, oh, is he gonna like cry or whatever? I just saw like something on Facebook. Some kid got his dad some football tickets, and the guy started crying, whatever that was about. So I was trying to think how my father was gonna go about this. Like what was gonna happen? Because this is as close as you could get. The ball's gonna hit you in the face or whatever. And my dad was just really quiet. He had his arms crossed. He looked pissed as fuck. I didn't get it. I was like, this is awesome, right? We're so close. And he's like, but I think he was just bugged out to be that close, or he liked maybe like a TV screen in front of him or something.
I don't think he likes to be surprised. I don't think he likes to be surprised. Your dad's the man.
Even
Ronnie
if it's
Freed.
good.
Ronnie Freed used to make you sit. If the Knicks were doing well, you were not allowed to get up from your seat on the couch. in Staten Island. Is that true?
It's true.
So he wouldn't let you get up, and then he would, if they were losing, he would make you go sit somewhere else. He'd be like, "Yo, get up. Yo, go sit. Matthew, go sit over there."
You know what? And I think I carried some of that over, not to watching sports, but to doing other things. If things are going well, I leave things in the same spot like that, or I'll do things the same way. You know?
Huh.
Yeah.
So like what?
I can't think of it right now, but there's things. Maybe next time I'll think of some things.
That's okay. Well, next time we have an episode, I'll have a list of different topics. So the Nets, you're psyched for the Nets. You're a Knicks fan too, but you live in Brooklyn, so.
It's like I'm a bisexual fan. I like them both.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
In the world we live in today, that's okay to do
It's
that.
good.
I don't know if you could have done that back in the day, but you can do that now.
Yeah.
What else? What else is going on in your life? You're dating this great girl. She frequents all the games now, as the section notices. What else? Are you up on current events?
I really don't know much about current events.
Did you know that the government shut down?
I heard about that, but I don't get it. What the fuck shut down? I mean, I don't get it.
I mean, that's
The
legitimate.
government's still there, but what shut down? Like, there's still rules and regulations. It's like that movie Purge. You heard about that movie Purge?
Yeah,
Like,
I did. I heard about
You
it.
can do whatever the fuck you want, and that includes killing people, which is nuts.
Make sure you stay up on the mic.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's not as comfortable, but we'll figure it out.
Whatever. Is it back? Is the government back up and running?
No, they're not. They need to agree on the debt ceiling by tomorrow, but sometime tomorrow, or else there could be an economic issue as well. Here, I'll take some.
Whatever that is. Yeah, but you know what? I'm not into the news, and my girlfriend works for,
Oh, yeah,
Fox.
she works for the news.
But I think it's because I'm not into the news. Because when I was a little kid, my mom wouldn't let me watch the news until I was 10.
Really?
But I was able to watch anything I wanted. I remember seeing
But the
Beetlejuice.
news was so hardcore. Oh, Beetlejuice? My parents
Well,
let me watch that.
The news, in a way, they tell it. I'm spitting my chips everywhere. They tell it in a way that you don't know what's real or not. You know?
What do you mean you don't know if it's real or not?
You don't know if
It's the most real thing compared to these movies that you're watching.
Yeah, but you know it's fake. That's the thing. You know it's a movie. The news, you don't know. You gotta just. You don't know. I like.
They're reporting the news. It's real stuff. They're not gonna post it as not real.
See, I like to know if stuff is real. Like there was a time when I had to take this drug test, and I wanted to pass the drug test. This is when I was in college, and I looked online, and it was all these drinks had to pass the drug test, and they were like Cheech and Chong drinks or whatever. And I saw Cheech and Chong, and those guys they weren't capable of doing anything. So I couldn't trust the drink. I needed like real proof. Like I wanted a way to get someone to pee in a cup and then deliver that without them knowing it's not mine. So I went online.
Have you been planning on telling this story? Like, yo, I gotta tell this story when we do the podcast. Or did you? Did it just come out just now?
No, it's a comparison to me in the news.
I mean, it makes sense. Continue the analogy.
So what I did is, I bought this device where you strap on, and it's a fake penis thing, and you inject someone else's urine into it. But this way, I know that I have clean urine, someone else's clean urine into this device, and I'm using it instead of this might work or it might not work, and that's how I feel like the news.
So what is it? I mean, because the
news is a Cheech and Chong drink that it might work, it might not work.
So, I mean, I understand. I know you. You're not like a real controlling person, but you like to have some level of control. So the fact that you're like, hey, this drink, I don't really trust it. What is this? It's a joke. I mean, a Cheech and Chong drink, it's a joke. The fact that you have this device, this fake penis that you're using to fake drug, you wear over your underwear, and then you pull it out. So even if they watched you,
You're good.
It looks real.
I bought the white one.
I'm familiar with this
Imagine
story.
if you bought the black one and you whipped out a black one.
I remember when you bought it. I paid for you to buy it. Actually, you borrowed my money. You needed a credit card in order to order it, and I had a credit card. You didn't, or you told me you didn't have a credit card. And I bought it for you.
Didn't have a credit card.
You paid for me. I mean, who knows? You said anything. You used to say anything.
Well, thanks very much because you helped me pass my drug test. But that's how I feel about the news. Cause
You and I would get high, and then you would go to those drug tests.
100% put on a fake penis, someone else's urine, and go to a drug test.
Terrible.
You know,
So,
but that's what I'm saying. That's what like the news is for me. And
how
it's
is
hard
the news that though? The news they're not reporting falsehood.
But how do you know? So I'd say 50% is true, 50% I don't know if it's true or not. I don't
Like
know.
local news, like you're watching like
whatever it is, local. I mean,
CNN, like
I mean, who knows?
when they report that this government shut down, are you just like?
I mean, it's a facade. Like you don't even know. Like I don't know. TV's different. People are different on TV, of course. Like example, that video link you sent me the other day with Obama. So you got Obama walking into the locker room of the USA basketball team, and he goes up to this white guy. I guess he was like the trainer, and he goes and shakes his hand. All nice and proper. His posture is great. And then he sees Kevin Durant, and he's just like, oh, like come on, man, what the fuck? Like I don't know, be yourself,
Which one was himself?
That's
Which
a good
one is
question.
Barack Obama?
Who knows?
I mean, a lot of people look into that as a race thing. I think he knew Kevin Durant. Like, I feel like if he didn't know a black guy, he would shake his hand. And, like, if he saw Mentals, he'd be like, oh, shit, Mentals. Like, I feel like there was some level of familiarity. Because who the fuck was that white guy? No, like, who was he? This is Kevin Durant. Like, this guy's been president for 7 years, 5 years now. He knows, Kevin Durant and him know each other. He has a basketball court at the White House. The dude, like, Kevin Durant's probably played there.
Probably did.
Huh?
Maybe, maybe not. But you don't know. That's the thing. You don't know.
I don't know. I like Barack Obama. I like that he could switch it up on people. I like that he could do that. And just cater.
This Jamaican rape is awesome.
I need to say that. Can I say that?
The company
Dude,
that
I haven't
puts it
had
out is
Pringles
called
in
DG
so long.
Genuine. Yeah, that's
I love how
the-
you bought, like, except for the Pellegrino and Jamaican rape, you bought, like, camp-themed snacks. So, news. So, what about, all right, so not government-related issues, but what about, like, Miley Cyrus? How about, do you have any, have you been seeing, like, any stuff on her? She's current events at all, you're just, like, not really up on.
I know of her. I know of her. I know of her dad. Her dad is a great musician guy.
Great musician guy.
But I don't get it. I mean, I don't know.
She like cut
You know
her.
who I like a lot right now? I like Kanye West a lot. I love Kanye West
Okay,
right now.
so he's been in the news a lot.
That new interview is amazing. It's probably the most amazing interview I've ever heard ever.
When he was on the BBC?
Yeah.
Why was that the most amazing interview you'd ever seen?
Because I don't even think it was real.
I love how you don't think things are real.
Because he was saying absurd, ridiculous crap. So people get pissed or whatever and they talk about this.
Right.
Now what's right around the corner of this? His Yeezy tour. There you go. So, people talk about that and then people start buying tickets. I actually bought 8 Yeezy tickets when they went on sale to sell them and maybe make a few bucks off it. And I don't like the Kanye music. I like his beats. I don't like the rapping, whatever. But after that interview, I was like, maybe I should go to fucking Kanye. Like for a second, I was like, I want to go see Kanye.
Right, and you would never want to see him.
It got me. Then he did it. He did it there.
That's when you realize, like, wow, this guy is a sick.
He's genius.
Genius.
Not the stuff he was saying, not the fashion stuff with the leather.
But the fact that
sweatpants.
he said it in order to engage his audience.
I think so. I think he's a genius. Him and his wife, they're two genius. I would love to just meet them and shake their hand. And
They're just like brand geniuses.
Amazing.
They branded a relationship. They branded a marriage.
I think they know how to capture the American attention more than a president, and it's awesome. I think they might even have more power than a president. I don't even know. Who knows?
You don't even know. Who knows?
Who knows? But I like what you're doing. Keep doing it, guys.
But it's. I mean, he said on Jimmy Kimmel, because Jimmy Kimmel made fun of that, and then Jimmy Kimmel had him on, and he's like, yo, I don't do publicity stunts. He was like, so serious, and he just like, I mean, like you and I talked about this one. It's not this what we're talking about now, but you talked about how he's so hyped up on his ego, like his ego is his own drug.
Yeah, it's like he has so much ego, it almost like he's taking bath salt as well. His eyes are just like. Talking about bath salt, the best thing to do during lunch for me is to eat a salad and watch YouTube videos of people high on bath salt.
High on bath
I
salt?
love it. Eat a salad and high on bath salt people.
Don't eat like a sandwich.
No, just a salad with no chicken or any of that good shit in it. Just eat it to be healthy.
No protein.
No.
No protein, really?
Just that or a juice. But I do that for lunch and just watch people high on bath salt because they do the most amazing things. It's like the next level of performance art. It is ridiculous. There was this woman. I watched it today. There was this fat woman. Her pants were down, and she was like in this cellar, like down these steps. So the video was on her, and she was just like doing zombie shit. She looked like a zombie, and like the video's on her, and they're just waiting for her to turn around. She turns around, she got paint all in her face. Like you don't even know what's gonna happen with these people. Like there was the guy in Florida who was eating a naked dead man. Like that's the most random shit in the world. Like how could you pull that out of a hat?
But how do you know that that's true? Like, how do you know that this stuff's real? Oh, what?
I don't know. You got me there.
As a former crazy person, former user,
I think it's
abuser.
real. I think it looks real. But the thing is, all these people and all these videos, they all like act the same. There's like a formula to the bath salt high. You know, they crawl a little bit for a bit.
It's multiple people.
I've
so-
been watching this like a lot. Like you know, a lot of people watch twerk videos. I just
Yeah.
watch bath salt videos. Like that's
So-
my shit.
You obviously wonder whether
Like I would
something's
love if there was like they have crack houses. Like if there was bath salt houses. Like I wouldn't even do the bath salt. I just want to be there and watch these people do their thing. I'll feel like I'm in like Walking Dead or something because they're all like zombies.
Yeah, how come crack's the only drug that has a house?
I thought about that.
Are you really?
Like dust is outside. Like crack, you just stay in the
First
house.
time I ever thought about that.
What about cocaine? You don't have a coke house.
No coke house.
No, but crack, you stay in the house. And it's like a family, you know, because like one crackhead will get after another crackhead.
Yeah. No heroin house, because that's indoor. That's an indoor activity. And that's alliterative too.
Well, those are more like squatters. I think any squatter.
It's alliterative too. Heroin house. So you think people would, it works, in terms of how it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, crackhead's got a house. That's the smartest
I
addict.
finished these. These are done.
It's fine. I think you got some more dots there.
I haven't had any dots. I do need a little
But
something
yeah, that's wild. I never.
sweet to wash it down. What was I going to say? So how do you trust? There was an issue of whether or not you trust the things you're watching, but you, at some point after analyzing it, like you watch like the news, you're like, I don't know, like this is true, or like
Basketball and sports you could trust because that's like amazing live shit. You know, it's like
right, bath salts are real, but you don't think that Kanye West is for real.
No, not at all.
You think he's just running a bit? I think
he, he likes his fashion stuff and he does his thing and, but I think the way he presents that information, he sounds like this person that no one even heard of and they think it's nuts and it gets all this attention.
Well, he tries to pretend that he's not a snob. He's like, yo, these people are snobby. White
He got us
people are
talking
snob.
about it right now. He did his job. He got us talking about it right
Exactly.
now. Boom, he won.
He's
He
like
won.
He's like Banksy.
Yeah, that's a bit too. I'm curious.
Your buddy
if it was-
Banksy.
I'm curious. I've been watching this Banksy company for a while.
Explain that. What do you mean by that?
I think it's a company. I think it's a group of smart individuals that know how the art world works. And,
There's 3 left. I want this one.
I'll take the green one. But I don't know. I think it's another bit, scheme. I don't even want to say scheme. I'm just gonna say it's smarter people than the most because they know how people work and they know how to do it.
And they just want to like engage people to say crazy stuff. I saw Banksy follows
Well, I think
your
this-
girlfriend on Instagram. Did you know that?
Really?
He follows her.
Really?
Yeah. I think that. Did I read it wrong? I'm pretty sure he does.
That would be amazing.
Or maybe he liked something of hers. I think he follows her, but he liked something of hers. But I see people's like posts. Are you on Instagram? You're not on Instagram.
No, I actually deleted it from my phone because the freaking alerts just drive me nuts, and they.
You didn't just want to get rid of the alerts?
I probably could have done that. I didn't think about it. I just had enough of it. It became like Facebook too, and
Right.
it's like there's people that are just so good at Instagram, but they suck at life. You know?
I think people are awesome at these social media things,
They're
and
awesome at it. Like
they can't
showing this money, like there's like
showing this
like,
money.
there's
What does that
someone else
mean?
it's showing like a wad of cash like every day, and you know it's the same wad of cash you've been showing weeks ago.
I gotta follow the people you used to follow.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I had enough of that. Like the only time I'll look at Instagram is like at night if I'm on the toilet taking a shit with my iPad.
It's the best time to look at it.
You know what's crazy?
I've never looked at Instagram
Talking
on the
about
iPad.
that, I just realized that's crazy. I remember when the iPad was first coming out, and I was like, "This is the stupidest fucking thing in the world. Just a super big, it's just a super big iPhone." And I love, taking my dump and reading my magazine, whatever it is. If it's something I like or not, I just like to have it. And now I just don't even read magazines. I don't even buy magazines anymore. I just bring the iPad to the bathroom. And,
It's awesome. I would either use that or the phone. My wife doesn't like if I use the iPad.
She thinks the germs probably.
Yeah, because it's our iPad.
Yeah, you know
So I use my phone. Yeah, so I just started following Banksy, and these people are like, "Come to my city, come to China, come here, come do this." Like, I saw a guy that I know. We're not even friends on Instagram. And I saw his post like, "Thanks for coming to #NYC." I wanted to like call this guy and be like, I don't even have his number. He's a friend of a friend, a friend of my wife's girlfriend's something. And I wanted to be like, "Yo, what? Like, how are you? You're writing to Banksy, thank you? Like, what is that?" Like, people write all this stuff. They're like, "Oh, this is so brilliant. It speaks to me on so many levels." It speaks to me on so many levels. Like, I could not believe people write this to them, and they're laughing. He or they, as you think, which I probably think that's a good idea, that they're multiple people.
Yeah, I think
they're laughing at these people.
Yeah.
They have to be.
It's like Michael Jordan. He just keeps coming out with sneakers, the same ones, and people still buy them, and I'm a victim of that.
Is Banksy the Michael Jordan of graffiti?
Not graffiti, but
Of just running of art?
I think of art.
Or just art in general?
As of right now, I think. I mean, I haven't been like touched up on the most latest stuff, but
And is Kanye West the Michael Jordan of? What did he say he was the Michael Jordan of? Something. I love how everyone. It is the Michael Jordan of something. It's never. I'm the Wayne Gretzky of something. I'm the Babe Ruth. I'm the Michael Jordan. It's so sick.
that's awesome.
Such a sick thing.
I think Banksy is just a Michael Jordan of getting people that don't know shit about art to like start getting into it, which is great.
It's so
I think
crazy.
It's great for the art market because I'm pretty sure someone who can't afford a Banksy piece will.
But he
get
just
something else.
But he just run bits on people. It's more than just art. It's like fucking with these people's heads and making them like making them be these critics, Like he ran that bit. He made a bunch of canvases that some old guy sold in Central Park for like $60. You hear about this?
Yeah, I saw it. Online. It's crazy, but I just hope when they sign.
I don't know how they proved what it is. See, this is one of those things where I am like, is this real? Is this true? Or are they just talking shit? Or did someone just print these out? Like, how do we know that these are Banksy originals? Like, how do we know that?
There's a lot of levels to that. That was an art piece itself. That whole thing, I think, that's his.
Not just the canvas, but the whole
thing
bit.
was his thing.
Because, artists aren't running bits on people.
I think it goes back to him even making fun of the street artists now. All they do is stencils and this and this and that. So you see this stencil work over and over again, and now you see that, and it's just stencil work. Because so many people bit off his style that it probably just like blended into everything else. But no, his is a certain name, so it's up higher and it's worth more. So people didn't even think to buy it. I mean, if he dropped that right when he was starting to get popular, I think people would have probably bought it more. But now you see people always selling, artwork with stencils.
But these are his.
So that's what I'm saying. But no
it was
one knows.
$60, and people didn't even know. They were just buying shit they thought was cool, and now apparently they're thousands of dollars worth, and it's just like, haha, Look what the fuck I did.
Winner.
I don't know. I think that
Winner.
shit's crazy.
I think
And you think Shepard Fairey's one of them too,
winner,
right?
yeah,
He's one of those guys.
I think we should have like a winner. Like that's a winner call. That's what we should call it on the show. A winner.
Oh, is that something we should do on this show?
Kanye Kim winner.
Kanye and Kim Winners. Because that's so Banksy, I think, is a winner.
He's a winner.
I don't agree with you about Kanye and Kim. Like I see what they're doing. Like Kim Kardashian makes money off of just like celebrity.
Then you're a winner.
Okay.
If you
Kanye West, though, I mean, is he like hopping on that bit now that he's been dating her? Do you think she put him onto this?
You know what?
Because he's been making tons of money doing what he's been
You know
doing.
who's the real winner? Ray J. He's the real winner.
What?
But I don't know if he
Because he got in that ass first?
No, actually, he's not. I don't know if would he be. He's not a loser. Would he be a winner or a loser?
I think he's a winner. He got in
But
and
he
got
didn't get
out.
money out of it. Did he get money out of it? There's no
I don't know.
recurring-
I don't think you get money out of those sex tapes back then. I don't know, man. I think Kanye West's full of shit, man. I think he name drops a lot of people, and then he calls other people snobs. Like who are you? You do, like
It's good. Keep doing what you're doing. I hope
stop
you
name dropping people.
Keep dropping them. Drop my name. Shit.
Drop my name. Yo, you don't even know about Mentos. I know Anna Wintour. I know Mentos. That's what if he says that, I would
I'll be a winner.
you would be a winner and I'd be best friends with a winner.
You would.
I think we should wrap it up. We don't want to draw it out too
What
more.
else should we talk about? Since
I think we covered some current events. We gave people a little bit of background. Let's leave more to be desired. I think we're also out of food. Maybe that should be when we end our show, is when we run out of food. Because I'm still hungry. I need to eat more food, so I think we should go get more to eat. Not bad for our first one. Dude, we made it. We fucking made it.
Jamaican rape.
I should, because I can take a photo with my phone using live stream and show people in live, in real time. I mean, it's going to be after the fact now, so I don't need to do it. But I can take a photo of the set, and it can appear while people are watching it. But I'll do it after the fact because nobody's even watching. Because we didn't tell anybody. It's our first episode. They'll watch it after the fact. So,
So this is a live stream, or if you're friends with us, you can have your friends around through the computer live.
what do you mean? Oh, like people can all
Like our
gather and
friends.
watch
They
this?
don't even need to hang out with us anymore. They could just open up a computer and hang out with us.
That's sick.
So we don't even need to hang out.
We don't need to hang out anymore.
Not anymore.
We could just stay here and they could all.
They want to hang out with me and you. They
So-
could, you know.
That reminded me. There's comments that you can post comments under recorded video, but we'll notify you the next time when we go live, and there's a chat box next to it. So sign in during the live thing, and you can chat questions or comments, and we can address them during the live feed. We actually have a computer down on the side that you can't see. If
We
you
might have
ha-
laptops next time.
Maybe we'll have laptops. It's a work in progress. In addition, you can reach us both at flipandmentals@gmail.com, just spelled out, flipandmentals@gmail.com. If you have any requests, any fan letters.
And in the subject, put attention, flipping mental, dash.
We don't get a lot of emails, so I think we'll know. Do it. Tell them what you want.
Just do it. Subject, attention, flipping mentals, dash, then what you want to know.
Hopefully this worked out. We didn't even test the audio throughout it, so we'll listen to it and we'll play it for our significant others and we'll see what they think. But yeah, feel free to email us, flipandmentals@gmail.com. Do the subject line exactly how we said it. Hope to see you next time. The Flippin' Mental Show. We need to figure out how to integrate music,
We'll have a song.
like a song that plays out, but we have to technologically hook it up.
We'll get a song.
Tom Waits. Oh, Tysher? Oh, we're gonna hire Tysher to make a song.
Yeah.
We have a buddy, Dan Tysher, Ludlow Thieves. Shout out to Ludlow Thieves. Great local band in the area. They'll be big one day.
Think
And if they don't, Dan will.
I think what would really pop that band off is if they had a singing midget.
Oh, is that what they need?
No,
I thought you were
Dan-
going to say they need to do the theme song for the Flippin' Mental Show, and that'll really
I think
send them through the
I think
stratosphere.
a singing midget is like, to have that is
Has anyone ever had that?
no, not at all.
The Ghetto Boys had Bushwick Bill, but that's a rapping midget. You remember Bushwick Bill?
Like a singing midget with a beautiful voice that sings like
We should get Taisha to play the song and our buddy Goldfarb to sing it.
definitely.
That's what we should do. Or Tom Waits. We could talk. Let's talk about Tom Waits next
Talk
time.
about it next time.
All right. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I'm going to get up and turn off the broadcaster. So it might be a little awkward, but just look at Mentals. Thanks for coming.
Me.